Tasting like a boss, outside edition on a day where there's a little bit of a storm kind of brewing there. We might get a little bit of a sun shower. I am dressed as a band volunteer because I have to go do some band volunteering tonight, which I'm totally stoked about. I'm really excited about it. But before I go there, I need to get some caffeine. And so we're going to be doing a three-way review of the fourth and final of the Bones Coffee Summer 2024 flavors. We are going to be doing Berry Chocolate Stardust. It is a berries and white chocolate coffee. It is medium roast. On the back, it says, introducing Berry Chocolate Stardust, a cosmic flavor adventure right inside your your coffee cup. The tantalizing aroma of ripe, juicy berries wrapped in velvety notes of creamy white chocolate swirls around you, preparing you for blast off into intergalactic bliss. Okay, well, we have Bonesy right there on the Cosmos doing a little spacewalk. Not sure how he's going to drink the coffee when he's got the mask on. Don't even know why he's got the mask on. Don't think he needs oxygen. And we got the raspberries and the blueberries right here. And you got this little, I guess, white chocolate swirl of the galaxy. And on the side, you have a replication of the same image. It's cute. It's a cute image. But I wanted to touch on maybe why I think the flavor is space-themed. And it says berries and white chocolate. And some of you may already know this, and it might be over-explanation, but I find this stuff to be fascinating. I think it was like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, either Pepsi or Coke was coming out with a space-themed Coke. And didn't say exactly what it was, but most people came back and said it tasted a little bit like raspberries, which you think, well, why is that? And it turns out that there's actually a little bit of an explanation there. So first, let's get to the smell of space. The smell of space. It's not, no one's out there, sniffing. You have astronauts who are out there, but when they're doing spacewalks, it's not as if they're ripping the helmet up for a brief second just to get a whiff. I mean, we don't have that. But astronauts who come in from spacewalks all have sort of an interesting explanation of the smell of space, where they'll say, let's say it smells a little bit of seared steak, gunpowder, smells like burnt steak. And some people wonder why that is. And there's a really cool theory, which I think might make a lot of sense, which is they aren't actually smelling space, really. What they're experiencing is, as they're out doing their spacewalks, they will have single cells of oxygen, not single cells, but single atoms of oxygen that will stick to their spacesuit. And then when they come back in and become pressurized, there's a flood of oxygen that comes in to that area. And of course, you're getting the atoms, the oxygen atoms that are on them that are pressurized, expanding along with the introduction of it. And what happens is ozone, they believe ozone actually gets created, and ozone does have that smell. It smells like burnt steak, smells metallic, like welding material. It's pungent, so I can see why that would be it. Well, of course, I don't want a coffee that smells like that. That's great. But I always wonder about the taste. Like, why raspberries? Why is raspberry a theme? And I think that's why they picked raspberries and made it space-themed, because there's actually a really interesting explanation as to that, too. There's this guy who's doing studies of, basically what is out in space, and he was able to do some studies off of this cloud that exists near the center of the galaxy near Sagittarius. I wrote down Sagittarius B2. Sagittarius B2. And there's this huge cloud, gas cloud of some sort. And they were testing it to find out what it's comprised of. And one of the things it's comprised of is a chemical called ethyl formate. Ethyl formate. So they find that ethyl formate. And like, what does ethyl formate taste like? Is there a way for us to know? And it turns out, yeah, there is. Because it just so happens that ethyl formate is why raspberries taste like raspberries. So, though the universe and space may smell like burnt steak, it apparently tastes like raspberries. So go with that. I just think it's interesting. So anyway, will this live up to the expectations of smelling like steak and tasting like raspberries? Well, let's see. Let's go into the smelling first. Now, gladly, it does not smell like burnt steak. Not that I dislike steak, but burnt steak is bad. getting my coffee notes. I'm getting the sweetness of that, maybe the white chocolate sweetness, but I'm getting the berry smell as well. So yeah, I mean, it does smell like that. It's not overpowering, but it's not sickeningly chemically scented. It smells rather nice. So good on you for that. Let's move on to the tasting. Going in a three-way tasting. We got in cold brew. We've got it in the drip, and guys, we're just gonna skip putting the cream on it today because I forgot. That's why, and I'm not gonna redo it because I'm all about taking one shot as the dogs try to kill each other. And we're gonna be trying it in espresso. Let's move to the cold brew first. Here we go. It smells fresh. Well, that's all. And that's all usually cold brew is gonna smell like. Tasting like a boss. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know if I'm getting white chocolate. I mean, really, white chocolate's an abomination as far as I'm concerned. It's not really chocolate. It's just not. But this is, dare I say, a nice cold brew coffee that doesn't suffer from having too many sour notes because it's fruit-based, which some do. I'm tasting the berry. I'm liking that. It's not like pow, boom in your face like Dunkin' Donuts blueberry coffee. There's so much blueberry in that's really, really intense. But that's a nice light cold brew. I take that back. It's a nice medium cold brew with some fruity hints at the end. Not bad. I could see myself getting it for the cold brew. I still think, I know we say it all the time, I still think Peaches and Scream is the best fruit coffee by Bones. That tastes like peach tea, and I love it. But yeah, well, that's good. I can see why people would like it. All right, that's good. All right, let's move to the drip. Here we go. Give it a scent, or give it a scent. Give it a sniff. Smell the coffee, and there's a little bit of that berry smell too. There's something definitely going on. Tasting like a boss. Yeah, that's good. This is better than the last one I just had, which was the Boston cream one, where it was like okay, it was an okay cup of coffee. But this here, it's a better cup of coffee. It's got something at the end. I think it's hinting at that raspberry, blueberry kind of taste. So it's there. It's not in your face. It's not in your face. So if you're getting it to really taste like chocolate and, like raspberry and blueberry, it doesn't, but it works. It's just not probably going to give you all the flavor you want. Let's be honest. All right, let's move to the espresso. All right. Smell-wise, I'm getting a lot of the white chocolate sweetness. I'm getting some of that berry sweetness too. Berry smell. All right. Tastes like a boss. Nah, it's too bright. It's not rancid. It's not overly sour. It's just really, really bright. I don't think that works. It's got too much sharpness. I guess some people might say it's sour. I'm not sure if it goes that far. It definitely fills the mouth with flavor. It's not the flavor I'm looking for. I don't think this would pair with anything. So as far as the espresso goes, just don't. There's no reason to do that. Not that a lot of you are jockeying to turn this into an espresso anyway, but I would say no to this. I'd say on the drip, it's okay. You're not going to regret your purchase unless you're really wanting something that tastes like raspberry or blueberry. Then yes, you will. But it's a good cup of coffee. Got that little bite. It seems like berry at the end. But coming to the cold brew, That's actually quite successful. I mean, yeah, I could actually see myself getting this just to cold brew it. So, all right, well, that was all 4 flavors, but we are not done. Not only we do have other flavors by other companies and other things to handle, but we have to revisit all 4 of these flavors. Have my opinions changed a little bit? I can tell you some have, just a little bit. But the nuances I think you'll enjoy. At least I hope you will. And you know what else I'm going to do with all 4 flavors? I always do, right? And if you don't, well, tune in for the next video. It'll probably happen tomorrow, and you can check that out. Until next time, hit like, subscribe, share. Go check out the other reviews we've done as well, and then put in the comments what you thought about these flavors so far. And thanks for going on this taste journey from all the Chihuahuas which are wandering around, and from me and the family. Love you guys. Until next time, keep tasting like a boss. Thanks so much.